Goa Civil Code will apply only to Goans but anywhere in the country. Is expert view on Supreme Court on Civil Code. Health Minister says cancer cases in Goa are rising and dengue deaths are also rising, though suspected cases on decline. We are ready, as India under-16 coach Viviano Fernandez says, as India to open campaign against Turkmenistan on the September 18th. Ugwe Perde 7 days Bhagwat Bhajani Sapta, where bhajans were sung continuously day and night for 7 days, concludes, had begun on the 6th of September. Hi, this is Clinton D'Souza, and now the news in detail. After the Supreme Court judgment on inheritance, the Goa law will apply to all persons of Goan origin wherever he may be based, as long as it is within the country. However, the Supreme Court says that the Goa Civil Code is the one that the best in the country and should possibly be applied throughout the state. There is nothing new in the judgment, says a section of local experts, but it is being followed throughout the state. And it also analyzed in various laws in succession of all over the country and found the Goa law is the best.
To my mind, what the Supreme Court has decided is nothing new. The only question before the court was which law would apply to property outside Goa in respect of persons of Goan origin. This is a normal judgment which deals with normal law which we have been following for a long time. There is nothing new in this judgment. That is, the Supreme Court has agreed with the view of the division bench of the Bombay High Court that for persons of Goan origin, the law that would apply is the Goa law. That means our common civil code which is in force in Goa would apply. There is a big misunderstanding between the domicile, residence and persons of Goan origin. The judgment uses the word domicile many places, but the tone and tenor is that the law, that is the civil code, will apply to persons of Goan origin.
In Goyan, a common civil code asa, which was adopted earlier by the Portuguese. Whereas in other parts of the country, Indian Succession Act असा, Hindu Succession Act असा आणि मुस्लिम शर्यतांचो ॲक्ट असा. प्रत्येक इंडिव्हिज्युअलाक ते हाजे प्रमाणे हेजे रिलिजना प्रमाणे इन अदर पार्ट ऑफ द कंट्री इट डिफर्स. वेरेज गोंया कितें जाता, इट इज कॉमन सिवील कोड, म्हणजे तो खंयच्याय हाजो जालो जाल्यार सुद्दां ही इज गवर्न बाय दॅट कॉमन सिवील कोड. तो इश्यू has gone up to the Supreme Court in an inventory proceedings matter. Thai Supreme Court and the issue analyzed करता असताना, that was of course property dispute where the property was purchased by a Goan in Mumbai. तो issue analyze करता असताना Supreme Court and the provisions of Goa Civil Code केली आणि plus compared with the other succession acts which are applicable in India. आणि तांचे प्रमाणे सांगले की गोंयान जो सक्सेशन कोड आसा, गोवा सिवील कोड, कॉमन सिवील कोड आसा, तो इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट कोड विच शूड बी मेड एप्लिकेबल थ्रू आउट इंडिया. म्हणजे सगळ्यांक कॉमन अंडर वन कॉमन कोड हाडचो म्हटलं सिवील कोडाच्या.
However, the law was not applied to people who have domicile in Goa, but only people of Goan origin.
See, residence, domicile and Goan origin are different and separate concepts. Just because a person is residing in Goa for 15 years, the Goa law will not apply. To a migrant who is in Goa, his law will apply. That is from where he comes.
Advocate Coutinho also spoke on the debate that ragging around the country on the Uniform Civil Code on this judgment vote.
As far as the Uniform Civil Code and the long discourse on the Uniform Civil Code given by the Supreme Court, to my mind, was not required in this judgment because the court was not dealing with that issue. Somehow, this has got national publicity because of the discourse on the Uniform Civil Code given by the Supreme Court.
Our reporter Ramesh Naik Raut in Margao. The SEZ issue just refuses to die down. After controversy over the interest to be paid of the SEZ promoters, now the Industries Minister Vishwajit Rane said the government will auction 5 lakh square meters of IDC land to pay the SEZ promoters. The state government has cancelled the allotment of 38 lakh square meters land from the CEZ promoters after public protest. But the promoters had a pro-C code and the government decided to compromise with them.
Important, there should be a digitized record and timeline for implementation of each and every activity of GIDC. So this is the way forward, I feel, and also we should become friendly. And also yesterday in a preliminary discussion with Chief Minister, the loan that was taken by IDC to pay off that SEZ operators, we have now been given, in principle I have talked to the Chief Minister, CM will give the clearance in next couple of days, because the land is with IDC. The loan that was taken by IDC to pay off that SEZ operators, we have now been given, in principle I have talked to the Chief Minister, CM will give the clearance in next couple of days, because the land is with IDC. 5 लाख स्क्वेअर मीटर आम्ही जे अगेन्स्ट आम्ही पैसे घेतलेले ते बेगीन आम्ही ऑक्शन करून आम्ही ते पैसे पे बॅक करपाचो आमचो प्रयत्न असतो, बिकॉज अदर द मीटर इज टिकिंग अननेसेसरी. अँड एडिशनल लँड विच इज देअर विथ IDC. Yesterday I have discussed in principally I want all of you to know that we are here running under the leadership of Dr. Pramod Sawant a transparent government. We are running a government where we want something to happen in Goa. Yesterday also we had a brief chat saying that let us see what maximum we can get from the center in terms of this, and let us contribute our things in terms of the land so that we can have projects here, so that we can create vibrancy, and IDC can once again come back to its older thing where we can create jobs.
Vishwajit also said the rules governing Industrial Development Corporation will be amended for its smooth functioning. He said that he should be geotagging of the land belonging to IDC and cascading of the records with timeline of implementation of the GIDC activists. Our video journalist Shamchari in Parachi. We as government should admit our mistake of not preparing CZMP on time and plead again before the National Green Tribunal to allot shacks. This is the reaction of the Coastal MLA and Minister Kalangut MLA, that's Michael Lobo. His fellow coastal MLA from Benaulim Churchill Alimau has blamed the NGOs for this. NGT state Goa government beach shack policy as a coastal zone management plan had not been submitted. The NGT has directed the government to submit the plan to the NGT latest by November 15th.
You want all restaurants to be placed. You want all shacks and private shacks, huts, everything operational. But you don't want to do coastal zone management plan. म्हणजे खंयतरी आमी चुकल्या पहिले ते मान्य करपाक जाय आनी NGT कडेन परतून हात जोडून वचपाक जाय की आमकां ही शेकां दी म्हणून. 1 म्हयनो डिले जावंक शकता, डिसेंबर हो CZMP कोस्टल झोन मॅनेजमेंट प्लॅन हो हाडपाकूच जाय बाय. लोक कितलोय विरोध करून हो कोणा खातीर हाडटा आमी? कोस्टल इनहॅबिटंट्स. झगडटा कोण? म्हापशा लोक रावतात ते झगडटा. जो प्लॅन कोस्टाक येता थिंगा म्हापशा लोक रावतात ते झगडटा. वी आर मुवींग बॅक टू NGT and explaining to them that we are in process of finalizing the draft CZMP and we'll bring it by this date. अशें म्हणून आमी एफिडेविट दिवप आनी कोर्टाक सांगप की आमकां तुमी इमिडिएटली रिलीफ दिया. हे टेम्पररी बीच शॅक पॉलिसी जी जाल्ली आहा ती भायर हाडपाक.
सरकारान NGT म्हणून तयार केली. NGT म्हणून तयार केली आनी पुन्हा बोर्ड गेलो. सो आज आमचे गोंयांत कितें जालें, एक टायमाचेर आमी NGO म्हणटा केन्ना आयकोंक ना. NGO म्हणटा आमी केन्ना आयकोंक ना पयलीं. चड NGO जाले आनी दुसरो म्हणटा एक प्लाट अलवार सेली न्हू गोंयांत. तो सगल्या वाटेन आमकां त्रास करपाक लागलो गोंयांत. मायनिंगांत त्रास करपाक लागलो, बुल फायटांत त्रास करपाक लागलो, सगल्या वाटेन तो त्रास करपाक लागलो. बॉम्बे तुका शेक आसता, तामिळनाडू शेक आसता, केरला शेक आसता, सगळ्या गांवांत शेक आसता. खाली गोंयांत कितें जाना? कितें कारण गोंयांत ना जावपाक? खाली गोंयांतच NGO लागता. गोंयांत प्रॉब्लेम करप, गोंयकारांक सगळें हें करप. सो म्हाका दिसता लोकांक रोखडेच पडटलें फ्युचराक. हे जे NGO पळय आहा प्रत्येकाक कोर्टा वयता, त्रास करता आनी कोर्टूय बसून डिसिजन दिता. स्टेप जायना तें. NGT बसता आनी डिसिजन दिता.
हेच्या खातीर लोकांनी आतां
लोकांक उठतलो. फ्युचरा म्हाका सुद्दां उठोवच पडलो
तुगे सपोर्ट
मुगे फूल सपोर्ट आसतलो.
Our reporter Sandeep Kamulkar from Para and Ramesh Naik Raut in Benaulim. We will take a short break. Please stay with us. The Health Minister Vishwajit Rane on Saturday spoke on dengue as well as cancer. He reiterated that cancer cases in Goa are rising. Ironically, speaking on dengue cases in the state, he said that though the suspected dengue cases are on decline, but the deaths due to the mosquito-borne diseases are on rise. Here's more to this story.
The Health Minister appealed to people and media to respond if they come across any stagnant water where mosquitoes breed. He said the Health Department will start fogging at public places.
So these dengue cases are less compared to last year, but the deaths have been more than last year, and as a result of which it is now the duty not only of the Health Ministry. Health Ministry is not going to shy away from everywhere where the request of fogging, we are undertaking fogging. Schools, we are undertaking fogging. Whole schedule is being maintained where we are doing fogging. But like you see, every chief minister, every minister needs the support of the people, because wherever the clean water stagnation takes place, there is an area where which, as a result of which, this thing breeding starts. We are going to come heavily. And second thing, we are in the process, as you know, of amending the Public Health Act, and we will see that high fines are put on these people if they do not comply with certain rules and regulations. Cancer is on the rise. Goa, in the assembly also, when I gave the information to the house, the highest cases were breast cancer. We will be covering about 1.5 lakh women every year in the state of Goa. And along with that, what we are doing is that we are getting some money. We are creating a CSR cell under the State Health Society, which can receive money from anybody to carry out these type of programs. Now, what we are doing is that we have got this company also has a new gadget, which is latest technology. It's a mobile phone, and it's got a gadget, and it's imaging. So basically, when you check the women for cervical cancer, this image can be transmitted to telemedicine to the particular doctor. So we will be doing 2 checks. We will be doing for the breast cancer and cervical cancer for the women. This super specialty block also, we are trying to bring in a private player to help us enhance our efficiencies in terms of expertise. The whole hospital will be run by Goa Medical College, but expertise and certain departments will be outsourced. एम्स आमचे प्रोसेसान आसा, आमकां शक्य जाता जाल्यार ते आतां कळटलें म्हाका तें कितें आहा तें मातशें वयर सकयल जाता फायल ती, पूण सो वी आर इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ परस्यूइंग द एम्स फॉर गोवा and Indian Institute of Skills additional. So I am meeting Prime Minister's Principal Secretary Mr. P.K. Mishra on 18th.
Our video journalist Shyam Chari in Panji.
The pothole roads have become a big menace to drivers in the state. After a huge hue of cry, and in some places of the areas, the potholes are being filled with cement. However, the cement has washed away in few days, leaving the roads in worse condition than before. Now the PWD is using cold mix method to fix up the potholes after cement was washed out in Vasco. Here's more.
The PWD on Saturday carried out immediate works on filling of potholes, especially in Ware. PWD Highway Officer Vincent D'Souza said that works be taken up on an emergency basis. Since cement was washed out, the PWD department started using cold mix method that should last longer. D'Souza said that potholes along most of the highway roads would be filled up.
Some accidents have happened here. Last 2 times we had done this road using the rapid setting concrete, but due to rains that once we had done, it has washed away. So now we are doing with cold mix technology, and it will be useful. So we are starting from here until Vasco City. We will be going and doing this road on the highway. Now the hot mix plants are closed, so we cannot get the hot mix for the road. So hot mix plant will start only in November. So till that time we are using this emulsion. It is called emulsion, which is mixed with the metal, and it can be used on the road, and it lasts.
ॲक्च्युली वास्कोचे न्हू सबंद गोंय भरचे रस्ते असल्याच पोजिशनान आहा. हांवें रिक्वेस्ट केली आमच्या MLA काल्लू जल्मेदाक, आनी तेणी म्हाका दिसता PWD मिनिस्टरा कडेन उलोवन खंय तरी काम स्टार्ट केलां. म्हाका दिसता हे पॅच वर्क जावन आनी पावस जातकूच न्यू रोड फूल वास्कोच्या शहरांत न्यू रोड जातले.
Our reporter Hiru Mahale from Vasco.
Pandit Jitendra Abhisheki has made immense contribution to the field of music. His disciplines are still shaping young and upcoming music artists. This is what the Art and Culture Minister Govind Gowde said while speaking during the Pandit Jitendra Abhisheki Sangeet Mahotsav on Saturday.
Tarangini Sanstha, in association with Kala Academy, has organized this musical fest. The 2 days program was started at Rajiv Gandhi Kala Mandir on Saturday. Goan music lovers get an opportunity to listen to eminent singers.
ज्या पंडित जितेंद्र अभिषेकींनी आपल्या वेगवेगळ्या विविध शैलीतून ह्या संगीताला एक वेगळा साज चढवलेला आहे. खरं म्हणजे गोव्याचे भूषण झालेलाच आहे. संबंध भारतभरच नव्हे तर जगाच्या कानाकोपऱ्यात आज पंडित जितेंद्र अभिषेकींचं नाव सातत्यानं प्रत्येक शिष्य, त्यांनी फक्त शिष्य घडवलेले आहे, ते शिष्य आजच्या युवा वर्गांना घडवत आहे.
माझे वडील आणि माझे गुरु पंडित जितेंद्र अभिषेकी यांच्या स्मरणार्थ गोव्यामध्ये गेली 15 वर्ष पंडित जितेंद्र अभिषेकी संमेलन, तरंगिणी प्रतिष्ठान, कला अकॅडमी, यावेळेस राजीव गांधी कला मंदिर, आर्ट अँड कल्चर, टुरिझम या सगळ्यांच्या सौजन्याने होतो. हे 15वं वर्ष आहे आणि जवळजवळ 16 कलाकार यामध्ये आपला सहभाग नोंदवतात, ज्यात गोव्याचे कलाकार असतात, बाहेरून येणारे प्रतिदेश कलाकार असतात, आंतरराष्ट्रीय कीर्तीचे कलाकार असतात. सगळे येऊन आपले माझ्या वडिलांच्या प्रती त्यांची त्यांचं प्रेम आहे ते प्रकट करतात.
Our reporter Krishna Naik from Ponda.
We will take a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. The Election Commissioner of India, Ashok Lavasa, on Friday reviewed the quality and health of electoral roll preparation of the Special Summer Summary Revision 2020 and the progress of the elector verification program during the brief visit in the state. Master Key for Humanity is a new book with a hit of stands. This is the writer of Syed Mansoor Kedri and the Kedri's third book.
Election Commissioner of India Ashok Lavasa on Friday reviewed the quality and health of electoral roll preparedness for Special Summary Revision 2020 and progress of the elector verification program during his brief visit to the state. Goa Chief Electoral Officer Kunal, Collector North and South R. Menaka and Ajit Roy and other officials participated in the review meeting. Lavasa also presented elector verification program verification certificates to Frederica Joseph Menezes, Fulrani S. Kinlekar, Bachi Devi Yadav, Ramchandra P. Chavan, Rutik Narvekar, Kumari Asha Harijan. The CEO made a presentation on progress of current status of electoral roll, plan and preparedness status of Special Summary Revision and Elector Verification Program. Goa 365 Bureau.
We are ready as ever. India Under-16 national coach Bibiana Fernandez said on the Under-16 team's arrival in Tajikistan, Uzbekistan on Saturday for the forthcoming AFC Under-16 qualifiers. India have been clubbed with the hosts Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan and Bahrain in Group B in the qualifiers and first play Turkmenistan on the September 18th.
Bibiano's boys are currently on an 11-match winning streak that extends from their tour of Thailand to the SAFF Championship and down to the 2 friendlies they played in Turkey earlier this week. Bibiano, who had guided the previous batch of India Under-16 boys to the AFC Under-16 Championship quarterfinals, will be aiming to qualify once again. India's fixtures: September 18, India vs Turkmenistan, IST 4:30 p.m. September 20, Bahrain vs India, IST 4:30 p.m. September 22, India vs Uzbekistan, IST 4:30 p.m. The squad: Goalkeepers: Aman Kumar Saini, Mohit Singh Dhami, Ayush Deshwal. Defenders: Paugumang Singson, Shamik Kane Waz, Ranjan Soren, Amandeep, Pritham Mitte Sorokhaibam, Anish Mazumdar, Helen Nongtu. Midfielders: Satvik Sharma, Sibajit Singh, Lema Kupang, Mahesan Singh Tongmam, Renedy Meitei Yunam, Aula Siba Prasad, Tyson Singh Loitong Bang, Ratambi Singh Chapamayum, Yohenba Meitei Sukam, Amosa Laldunga. Forwards Himanshu Jangra, Siddharth Nongme Kapami, Shubho Paul, Isaac Zumong Puya. Goa 365 Bureau.
The third All-Goa Major Ranking Table Tennis Tournament in memory of grandfather of Deputy Mayor Kabir Pinto, Dr. Philip Pinto, who will be organized from the 17th till the 22nd September at Club Vasco da Gama in Panaji.
Talegaon MLA and Revenue Minister Jennifer Montserrat will be the chief guest, and Panji Mayor Uday Madkaikar will be the guest of honor during the opening ceremony.
We are here to announce the third edition of the Dr. Philip Pinto Memorial All-Goa Major Ranking Table Tennis Tournament. As you know, this tournament is being organized by me, his grandson, in association with Club Vasco da Gama at this lovely iconic club. We have had more than 300 entries in both the first and the second editions. The tournament will be conducted from the 17th to the 22nd at the club, and entries for the tournament will be in cadet girls and cadet boys, sub-junior girls and sub-junior boys, junior girls and junior boys, women's singles and men's singles. The draws will be held tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. at the club. For the inauguration, we have Mrs. Jennifer Montserrat, the Honorable Minister of Revenue and IT. She will be the chief guest, and Mr. Uday Madkaikar, the Honorable Mayor of the CCP, will be the guest of honor. The inaugural will be held on 17th, that's Tuesday, at 6 p.m.
Our video journalist Shyam Chari from Panji.
The 7-day Bhagwat Bhajani Sapta of the goddess Mauli concluded on Friday at Ugwe in Perne. The Bhajan Sapta commenced on the 6th of September, where the bhajans were sung continuously day and night for 7 days.
There were also palanquin procession of the goddess Mauli. Devotees also performed Dindi. On the last day, the Sapta concluded with Kirtan, and then the locals took part in Gopal Kalo by breaking Dahi Handi. It's a traditional culture of villages during Sapta, and hundreds of youths had taken part. Later, devotees took holy bath and sang artis.
पाचव्या दिवशी उभं राहून 7 दिवस हा भजनी सप्ताह चालतो. त्या वार्षिक भजनी सप्ताहात 5 मानकऱ्यांचे प्रत्येकी पार असतो. त्या प्रत्येकी पाराला भजनी कलाकार, नामवंत कलाकार आणून आपापल्या परीने मोठ्या उत्साहाने वर्षानुवर्षे हा उत्साह साजरा करतात.
Our reporter Hiru Mahale from Ugwe.
Okay, with that we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, please log into our website at www.goa365.tv or follow us on Facebook at Goa365TV. Also do subscribe to our YouTube channel at Goa365TV. Download our app on both on your Android and your iPhones to watch on mobile phones. Until then, keep watching Goa365.